You are authentic, and that means so much. And being authentic is not only showing your vulnerable side, it is not only showing your weaknesses, it is also shining your light, because that is your true authenticity. Your true authenticity is shining in this bright light that you are, because your inner being, that what you truly are, is the most authentic you. And I think it is very important that we find the balance between vulnerability and our, how's the word? One moment. Our resilience. Because it is very valuable that we don't hide our feelings and that we are honest with others. But on the other side, it is also not always the best to share all of our weaknesses, because we think that it is authentic, but our truest, most authentic self is our strong self that we are inside of us, that is so resilient, that would not focus on our weaknesses. And I believe for us as leaders and role models, it is very important that we find this balance. I believe it is good to share with others things from our past and things where we feel vulnerable, and also allow ourselves to show our tears, our emotion, everything that is inside of us, and let the judgment of others be their judgments. It has nothing to do with who we are. But to other people who are not in the spotlight, I would say, don't talk about your past and don't talk about your weaknesses. But it can help other people if people who are seen by others share both sides of them. And in a way, we are all role models for each other. People are orienting themselves also by looking at other people. And I think people maybe don't realize how much influence they have. But I think you are in a position where you know how influential you are, and sometimes this responsibility can feel like a weight, and I'm talking from experience, but because I feel a lot of inner responsibility for how I show up, and it is very important that we stay in a happy mood and see life in a way that we don't take things too serious, and that we balance this fun kind of way to see life with this other side with this responsibility and with our wish to be the best version of ourselves and to be the role model for others. And you can be such a great inspiration for others, and you are. But I want to remind you to look at yourself in a very, very loving way, because what you are doing is very valuable. And to choose to be this wonderful version of yourself and to be happy most of the time and as much as you can is the most valuable thing that you can do at this time. And it is so good if you allow yourself to rest and to see that you don't have to prove your worthiness to anybody. You are infinitely worthy, and it does not matter if people see or believe that or what they think. We try sometimes to prove our worthiness by doing so much, but that is not necessary. It is always about finding this balance within us, between activity and rest, between vulnerability and resilience, and that brings us to the best version that we can be. Have a nice day.